Hey, what's going on, guys? Inferno back with another Dynasty Warrior 7 Empires video, and in this video I'll be showing off the characters that I created, and like I said in the last video, I'll be letting you guys choose which one that I play through with in Empire mode. But let's get started. Alright, first off I have Sun Jing, a descendant of the Sun family. He uses Sun Tzu's moveset. His main fame type is Brave because he just wants to get in there and pretty much just beat up the enemy. So there you have it. Then next we have CAW, who you might guess is descendant of the CAW family, and he pretty much uses Shotai's moveset. Uses one of his Muso attacks with the exception of Muso Attack 2, which he uses Sima She's second Muso Death Sentence, which I also thought was pretty cool. And his main frame type is Brave, because why not? Anyways, move on to Liu Shu, who is descendant of Liu Bei, and he uses the bow, which I thought was an interesting concept, but the moveset I really wanted to use for him was Zhu Ran's, but he didn't come out until 8 Extreme Legends. So once Empires comes out, I'll be switching his moveset over to Zhu Ran's for a little bit of that coolness factor. But anyways, he uses Huang Zhong's EX, Xiao Yuan's Muso 1, and then Huang Zhong's Muso 2, and his main fame type is Wise. I designed him to be like a calm character who can just read the terrain and all that, so, and respond accordingly. So there you have it. Then moving on to actually 3 characters who are sisters. I'll actually start off with this one. Liu Reiji, she's the oldest of the Reiji sisters. She uses Liu Bei's movesets, Twin Swords, and she uses Lu Xun's EX, and she uses, for her Muso attacks, uses Liu Bei's Muso 1 and Cao Pi's Muso 2. Then next, the second oldest of the Reiji sisters, Mu Reiji, and for her weapon she uses the rapier. She uses Sima She's old EX move when he used the rapier back in Dynasty Warrior 7. Then her Muso attacks basically use Sima She's Liu Shan's Musos, I'm sorry. Then the youngest of the Reiji sisters, Nu Reiji, and she uses Yuanji's throwing knives and her EX and Yuanji's first Muso and Zhurong's second Muso when she used the throwing knives back in Dynasty Warrior 7. Then next we have Yunlu? Yeah. Sorry. But anyways, I based her off of Ma Chao's sister, off of the Romance of the Three Kingdoms book, and I thought, why not? So anyway, as you would imagine, she uses a spear, and she uses the EX type of the generic spear wielder, and her first Muso is the generic spear Muso, and her second one is Jiangwei's aerial Muso. Then moving on to Hu Jin. This is actually a character I created in Dynasty Warriors. Well, actually, I based it off a character I created in Dynasty Warriors 4 Empires, which I later moved to 5 Empires, and now I moved into here. But I forget his original name, but I based them off of Guan Yu. As you can see, I based 3 characters off of Guan Yu, Zhang Liao, and Lu Bu, pretty much as they were some of the strongest warriors during their era. So I thought, why not make 3 more characters with their movesets? And as you can imagine, he uses Guan Yu's Musos as well. Then moving on to Zhang Yu, the Zhang Liao of his era. But the difference is he uses Peng De's EX. That's the only difference. And this is one of the characters I pretty much imported from Dynasty Warriors 4 and 5 Empires. And then finally, moving on to Meta Ji, who I based off of Lu Bu. And I base him off of Lu Bu, but he is more of a the heroic type, whereas Lu Bu is just more of I just want to battle type of thing. But I based him off of sure he wants to fight, but he's fighting for more than just battle. He's fighting to, just unify the land, bring peace. But anyways, this is another character I imported over from Dynasty Warriors 4 and 5 Empires. Then next I have Su Shan. I pretty much just based her as one of the more feminine type of figures of my created characters, and she uses Zhong Hui's moveset and his Musos, and her main thing type is Wise, because I thought but anyways, I'm moving on to Dao Rei. He's kind of like the veteran type of guy, the tough guy. So I figured why not give him like Ding Feng's old moveset, the gloves, and also Meng Hua's current moveset. But I gave him, the only difference is I gave him Ding Feng's old EX when he still had the gloves back in Dynasty Warriors 7. And his Muso is basically Zhang Fuzz, because why not? Since his main goal is just crush everything in his way. And then his second one is also Ding Feng's old Muso 2. And of course his main type is Brave. Then next I have Niu Long. I just merely created him because I wanted a greatsword user. I wanted to use Xiao Hoba's old greatsword moveset because it was pretty good back in 7. So yeah, there you have it. He uses Xiao Hoba's ODX move and both of his old Musos. And then to a more interesting character, Wang Ji. I actually copied this off of somebody. If that person is watching this video, I'm sorry. I had to. It was too interesting not to. But anyway, as you can imagine, like she's Wang Yi's fictional sister, and I gave her the sword and hook moveset, Zhu Shu's moveset. The only difference is I gave her Liu Shan's second Muso. So there you have it. And then next, move on to Jin Su. I also gave him Zhu Shu's moveset. But the difference is I gave him for his second Muso, Zhou Aerial. I really just wanted another character like based off of like quick agile movement. So there you go. And then next, moving on to his younger brother, Rensu, who uses the sword moveset. He uses pretty much Sima Zhao's moveset except for his EX type. Actually, you know what? I want to do something real quick. I'm gonna change his EX type to Sima Zhao's because if you can tell, because if some of you might be able to tell, but I based them off of like Dante. I based Jin off of Virgil off of Devil May Cry, and I based Ren off of Dante from Devil May Cry. Hence their movesets. So yeah, there it is. Then next we have Han Yun, who I also gave a great sword moveset. But the main thing is I wanted like to create like a family team of juggernauts, which you'll see here in a second. So yeah, I gave him Guan Ping's moveset, and there you go. Then next, we move on to his one of his younger sisters, Sai Yun, who I gave Zhu Huang's moveset, which is kind of weird, but like I said, I wanted to create like a family of just juggernauts. So yeah, I thought, why not? I mean, yeah, why not? But I'm gonna have to move this along because the video is like 11 minutes long, so it's moving along. Next we have Tao Zhan, who I created as one of my first like evil characters, who just thinks that like almost everything is beneath her. So yeah, and I gave her Wang Yi's moveset because it's brutal, because yeah, evil character has to have a brutal moveset, right? Anyways, moving on to Paizu, who is the younger sister of Jinsu and Rensu, and I gave her the lightning sword movesets. So yeah, there you have it. And then we have Fan Ding, and also I forgot to mention I created a team of. Actually, I'll show you the teams I created, as well as some I've downloaded after I'm finished with this. But yeah, he's part of one of the team I call War Gods. Like just like this character I didn't import from Dynasty Warriors 4 and 5 Empires. I created this brand new because I wanted just like a 5-person team who could just wreck stuff. So of course he has Xiahou Dun's moveset. And then the last of the 5 characters of the War Gods team, Han Yan, who I gave Taishi Tsu's moveset. Then next, because I wanted to create a strategist at this point, Su Fan, who is I could base him off of Sima Ye, but he uses Guo Jia's moveset, as in he wants to use his strategies to just conquer the land and be the one standing on top. So there you go. Then next, because I wanted to create a sorcerer, I created a female sorcerer, Nia Ning, who uses Zhang Jiao's movesets and Muso's. Then we have another one of the Yun families, Kai Yun actually, who uses Peng De's moveset. Li Chan, who I based off of Diao Chan. I suppose you could say it's like her descendant or whatever you want to call it. So there's that. Then next you have He Jin, because I wanted to create like a beast type warrior. So yeah, I just created him, gave him Zhang Fe's moveset and Muso's, and there you have it. Then finally we have Fa San, because I wanted to create, a female beast warrior, and I gave her Wei Yan's movesets. Okay, but that's it for my created characters, guys. But real quick, like I said, I'm gonna show you just the teams I created real quick before ending off this video. Oh, no, why am I doing that? Sorry, I forgot it's in the extras. Just bear with me for a second. Okay. So, for one team I have the Reiji sisters. Then, for another team I have the Sood family. Then, the third team I have War Gods, based off the 5 strongest warriors. And then finally the Yun family. The other 2 up here I downloaded. I'll let you take a look at their models real quick. I'm not sure what their move sets are, but I could assume hers is probably like the glove move set, and I'm not sure what hers would be. Here, I'll just show it off again real quick. And then Omega, just a random team I downloaded. But yeah, I'll show off the models real quick. Alright, and there you go. Alright guys, but that's gonna be the end of this video. Like I said, let me know in the next... I'll be leaving this open for the next few days, so let me know which character you would like me to play through as on my special playthrough. Or if you want me to create another character, and I'll run through it with that. Heck, if, you know, if I have the time, I may even do another playthrough of this. So, you know, you guys let me know what character you want me to see. Alright, but that's gonna be it for this. And I will see you for the playthrough, hopefully. Until then, peace.